What up, fellers? You know who it is. So, when we see a cute girl, like an 8 or a 9, you're out and about and you spot a cute girl, you go up to her and talk to her, or you go up to her and approach her, right? And from the get-go, just from that very exact moment of you approaching her, you kind of get like a cold shoulder from her, right? Like, that's just a regular average woman today in the West. Like, even if she's giving you choosing signals, even if she's interested in you, she's always going to give you this cold shoulder, this I'm hard to get kind of a vibe. She's always going to play the game. We all know this, right? This is like has become the norm now. You rarely ever, like, you probably have to approach 100 girls and you probably get maybe 5 warm approaches. What's a warm approach? I'm not saying cold approach. I'm not saying an approach where the girl is not interested. Let's say out of 100 approaches, 30 of them are actually genuinely interested in you. But out of those 30 of them, you're going to get only 5 warm responses. Like, she's going to smile, she's going to giggle when you flirt with her. The rest of them is just going to be like answering your questions in one word. The rest of the 25 girls who are interested in you. I'm not even talking about the rest of the 70 girls out of the 100 who are not interested in you at all. Those girls don't even matter. The 30 who are actually interested in you, out of those 30, 25 of them is just going to play hard to get. They're just going to give you the bullshit. Right? We all know this. This is nothing new to us. This has become the norm. So you're telling me that me as a guy, I put myself in a vulnerable position to where I approach a complete stranger, not knowing what the outcome is going to be, not knowing how this person is going to treat me, how this person is going to respond to what I have to say, not knowing anything. Just if there's so many unknowns, fellas, when you're about to approach a girl, right? We don't know what this girl is about. We don't know if she's dating anyone. We don't know if she has kids. We don't know if she's single or in a relationship. We don't know anything. We don't know if she's going to say yes, if she's going to say no. We don't know any of that. So all these unknowns in our head, we're nervous as hell, and we still put ourselves in this vulnerable position to go up to her and talk to her. Because why? Because automatically when you approach a girl, you're automatically putting yourself in a vulnerable position, right? That's from the very beginning, that's you pedestalizing her in a way. You validating her. Approach, that's what it is, right? Just like having sex is validating women, also approaching women is also a form of validation. I'm not telling you guys not to have sex or not to approach. I'm just saying that's what it is. Let's just call it for what it is. Why is it? Because that's how society has made it. They have pedestalized women to the point where they even go to clubs and bars for free just because of the sole fact that they got a funky ass vagina in between their legs. That's how much power women have, and society has given it to them. But that's a completely different topic, right? So we're automatically from the get-go putting her on a pedestal. I'm not saying that we should stop approaching her. I'm just saying that you approaching her is automatically putting her on a pedestal. But hey, that's part of the game, if you choose to play the game. So you're telling me I'm supposed to do all of this. I'm supposed to make myself vulnerable and then approach you, putting you at a higher level than myself. Fellas, at the end of the day, regardless of how many choosing signals you're getting from her, regardless of how much money you make, I'm not talking about status here. Keep that in mind. If you're an A-class celebrity, you're not going to have to do any approaching. If you're having to approach women, this scenario that I'm talking about is for you. If you're an A-class celebrity, you don't approach women. Women approach you. That's the dynamics completely switch in that scenario. But if you're having to approach women, I don't care how many choosing signals she's giving you. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much status you have. Because clearly you don't have enough status for her to approach you. But anyways, so I'm supposed to do all of this while I don't know anything about you. All I know is how much value I have, and all I see is how pretty you are. And yes, I know that your prettiness does give you value, but it doesn't give you 100% of the value. It's only 90% of the equation. women, sorry, not even 90, what am I saying? 60 to 70% of, in my opinion, a woman's value comes from her looks. 60 to 70% of women's total value come from their looks, in my opinion. The rest of them comes from their personality, their femininity, their skills. What skills does she have to improve my life, etc., right? That's just my opinion. Some of you guys might differ from that opinion. Some of you guys might agree to that. Anyways, so all I'm seeing is how you look, and all I know is how much value I have. Well, you might say the same exact thing, girl, right? As a woman, you might say, well, I have value too. You don't know about it. Just like how I don't know about you. You don't know, just like how you don't know about me, then how am I supposed to know how much value you have? You're not. Right. You have a point, ladies. I get it. You don't know how much value I have. Only I know that because you don't know me yet. But you're still not the one putting yourself in that vulnerable position. Do you know how many guys are so afraid just to approach a girl? So after all of this, after running so many scenarios through our head, when we finally get the pair of balls to nut up and go up to you and ask you out, you have the audacity to play wishy-washy, to give us a shoulder shrug and tell us to fuck off, to reject. I mean, you can reject us, sure. If you're not attracted to me, sure. I'm not telling you what you need to be attracted to, ladies. Don't get that twisted. But you don't have the simple human decency or simple politeness to talk to me as another human being instead of treating me like a piece of trash. You have that audacity for that when all you have most likely in your life, because as I say, 98% of women are no good. So most likely you are a no good bitch. You literally have nothing to offer to me except your looks and a funky ass vagina. Run through vagina. That's all you have to offer to me. And you still have the audacity to give me that kind of a treatment? Yes, you do. I know you do. And I also know why you have it. Because of the simps and the society we live in. The society where it's all about empowering women. Men can go fuck themselves. Right? We can die for all anybody cares. 50 men commit suicide. Nobody's even gonna know about it. 50 men commit suicide from depression, from getting cheated on by their girlfriend. From getting cheated by their girlfriend. That's not gonna make the headline of the news. 1/6, a bitch who looks like a 6, kills herself because she walked in on her boyfriend. Oh man, the whole nation is gonna have a trauma, right? The whole nation is gonna go under trauma, talking about it. It's gonna make in every single news station, every single article, every single social media post. That's just what the society. That's just the time period we live in. I'm just showing it to you guys. I'm not complaining about it because I've already adapted to it. So that's why you have the audacity, right? So fellas, we have to match these bitches' audacity. I think I told you guys about it once. That there was one time me and one of my buddies went out, and then we went to this restaurant, and I saw this girl that I liked, and I told her friend who happened to be out there. So I saw this girl inside. She was the waitress, and her other waitress friend came outside because my buddy and I sat outside at the tables, and her other friend was taking our orders, and I didn't want to go out of my way and go up to the girl inside and who the waitress is inside and talk to her. I just told the girl outside, hey, tell your friend to come outside. Tell that girl to come outside. Because I wasn't even honestly feeling that other girl that much. I was just like, oh, whatever. I don't even care if I talk to her or not. And this bitch tells me, oh, you're just going to tell me what to do? I don't get a please? Like, she tried to get smart with me. I literally looked at her and I said, did I stutter? Meaning, if I wanted to say please to you, I would have said please to you. So did I stutter, bitch? No, I didn't. So clearly, I'm giving you an order to go do what I want you to do. You have to match their audacity. You have to match their attitude. A girl you're talking to, you're approaching a girl, she says something smart about it, you have to make a smart-ass comment about it. Don't get scared or don't be afraid to cuss a bitch out if you have to. I'm not saying get violent with it, but don't be afraid to use F words in front of a girl. To call a girl bitch. I do it all the fucking time, and the first time I meet a girl. If she's on some bullshit, I clearly said, bitch, you on some bullshit, bitch. She'd be like, what'd you say? Shut up. You know what I said. And then I start laughing. Like, they don't know what to do about it. Because I'm clearly taking the pedestal from underneath them. That's just how I treat women, fellas. Everywhere. All the time. I don't have a two-face. How I talk here is how I talk in front of them. Now, obviously, I'm not going to yell at them. I'm going to keep a masculine frame. I'm going to talk slowly and a lower voice pitch, right? Obviously. But if things go south, and what do I mean by that, fellas? Before you guys just blindly go out there and start calling every single girl a bitch and a hoe, check this point out first, okay? This is the most important point of this video. You have to understand the balance. You have to know when to cross that line. If she's being nice to you, if she's politely rejecting you, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. Nice to meet you though. She smiles, whatever. There's no need to be aggressive with her. She didn't like you. You just weren't interested in her. But if she's giving you a complete bitch face look, you're talking to her, she's not even looking at you. You're saying, excuse me, and she doesn't even give you the time of the day. She just doesn't even look at you. Or sometimes, it happened to me too before, fellas. So don't think you're alone on this boat. Sometimes a girl would even look at you after you say hi to her. She would tell you, ew. If she says shit like that, that's the shit I'm talking about. That's when this bitch crossed the line. And that's when you need to get your full-on dick mode out. I approve this message. This is Daddy Zeke, and I approve this message. You can make any kind of comment. Bitch, your pussy stink. Just say that. Or if she's giving you this cold-hearted shoulder, and she's saying, ew, you can straight up tell her that. You can switch it around and say, bitch, you're fat as hell. I was going to tell you to go find a gym near where you live. That's why I came up to you. And just walk away. That's it. If you're dating a girl long term, she tries to get smart with you, nip that bitch in the ass right then and there. She's flirting with another guy in front of you. How fucking dare you, bitch? We're out on a date. You're talking to another dude right then and there. Hey, we're leaving. Let's go. What? Why? We just got here. We're leaving. Let's go. Because I said so. If you don't want to, find yourself a ride home. I'll be out in the car. And then walk out and leave. I'm not telling you to start yelling at her. I'm not telling you to getting an argument with her. If she asks you why, just say, don't worry about it. We're leaving. I said so. That's why. Let's go. If she tries to tell you, oh, I don't like your friends. Bitch, how dare you? You don't like my friends or my families. There's some girls who tell you, I don't like your mother, I don't like your cousin, this, that, and the other. How dare you, girl? You tell me that. Have you ever told your girl that, hey, I don't like your girlfriends? No, you haven't. How dare she tells you that then? Who is she? She's a nobody. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Your friends and family been there long before she was in your life. And she has the audacity to tell you that? You have to nip this shit in the ass. If she tells you I don't like your friends, tell her, good. I'm going to hang out with my friends a lot more than you then. Straight up like that. If she's asking you to go out on a girl's night out, especially after you tell her that no, you can't go, how dare she brings that up again, tries to make another argument with you. Calmly tell her, hey, you can go, but I don't date girls who do girls' nights out. So don't worry about coming back to this house. Sure, you can go, but don't come back. That's it. Once you're gone, you're out the door. I'll have your stuff packed by the front door. When you come back, and you can pick it up. You don't have to come inside. You have to be that straightforward. You have to match their audacity. because she's going to want unrealistic expectations from you. She's going to have unrealistic expectations from you. She's going to want things, and she's going to want to ask you things, and she's going to want to do things that literally make your antennas go up. Like, how dare this bitch ask me that? How dare this bitch say that to me? Do that to me? You have to match their audacity. If she cheats on you, go fuck her best friend. I've done it plenty of times. Record it, take a videotape, send it to her. Yeah, sure, it sounds petty, sure. But I'm telling you that you have to match their audacity. And once you do that, once you take a record of that and send it to her, she's gonna be banging on your door down, trying to fuck you again. Fellas, they have never been told no in their entire life. Society's been propping them since the day they were born. Monkey simps have been drinking their bathwaters, leaving thirsty-ass comments on their Instagram pictures and in their DMs since they started getting ass and titties. Since only real men, I don't even want to say alpha men, only real men needs to take care of business and put them on their spot. And it's time, it's goddamn time now that we start doing that. It's time now. It's been time about 20 years ago. Fellas, go check out Patrice O'Neal's videos. Great. This is one of the guys who I miss that I've never even met. I wish he was still living in this day. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.